What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Auto Auction Flips, brought to you by AutoAuctions.io. This is where you find the true salvage history of any of these salvaged vehicles. This is basically the Carfax for cars that have been salvaged multiple times or just run through the auctions. Again, this gives you an idea of what cars you may not want to invest your hard-earned money on. So to begin, we're going to start with a 2014 BMW M5. You can see this is sold multiple times, at least it says it's sold. Originally by the insurance company in Clearwater, Florida. Then up here, insurance company in Jackson, Mississippi. Then again by the insurance company in North Hollywood, California. And yet again in North Hollywood, California by a third party. So I think it appears the insurance company just bounced it from Florida, then to Mississippi, then to California, where it finally sold for what they were wanting. And looks like the third party buyer that purchased it sent it back. So, you see something like this right here, when you see it sold by an insurance company and then the third party sells it right back again, this is probably something you want to stay away from. So let's look at the original post here. This is going to be from IAAI or IAA, depending on what you call it. Does not run, does not start, does not drive, but it does have keys. Looks like it sold for $26,200. And we've got a clean title, Florida clear, but with rear end damage. All right, let's have a look at these photos. I don't see where the rear end Oh, okay. You can barely see it. Looks like the back end's got a few scuffs on it. I don't see anything severely wrong. 48,902 miles. A mean-looking car. All right. I'm going to assume that the pictures haven't changed. Oh, they have. Yeah, they have. Sorry, because it's switched states. So now the insurance company has floated this thing to Jackson, Mississippi. Now it says the dash is inoperable. That's bizarre. The dash was working before. Huh. Still doesn't run and drive, but it has keys. Still got the same mileage. I noticed the estimated retail value has changed. So at the end of the day, it looks like they sold it for $33,000. I wonder how much they paid in shipping fees moving this thing around the country. All right, let's have a look here. Again, this is the same insurance, same certificate of repossession. Now it's in North Hollywood, California. No keys. This time it has no keys, doesn't start, doesn't run. Very interesting. All right, still listed as repossession. Let's see if it ever got keys. Here it is, back for sale. No. Back for sale by the third party that purchased it. Back in North Hollywood, California. The mileage is the same. This car has not moved. It has not moved in all this time. It's been sitting, going through auctions for about a year, and it's just been sitting. Something is very wrong with this car. This is one I would certainly stay away from, and this is one that a few dollars spent for AutoAuctions.io is truly worth it, so you don't end up in this situation. Look, here's the deal. This third party sold it for $30,500. At least that's what this says, right? The guy bought it, or girl, the lady or the gentleman bought it for $33,000 from the insurance company plus fees, and just took a hit on it. You're talking $2,500 out the window right here, just in the loss of the purchase price of the car, and that does not include the cost of the auction fees. So that's a hell of a hit right there. Let's look at the next one I've got for you. Oh, this is a doozy. Okay. 2017 Nissan Titan XD, sold 5 times. So it looks like this truck started its life salvaged from the insurance company in San Antonio South, Texas. Let's have a look. It looks really clean. I'm going to guess this is probably a flood. Ooh, Cummins turbo diesel. Yeah, flood. There we go. Salvage flood. Does not start, does not run, but it does have keys. Sold for $16,750. 15,590 miles, but it also says the mileage is not actual. All right. Let's move to 8 months ago. It was in Dallas, Fort Worth, where it sold for $16,325. Still doesn't run and drive, still no keys. Basically, nothing has changed here. And here we go again. It sold for $23,000 in Dallas, Fort Worth. Now it runs and drives. Here we go. Runs, drives, engine starts, has keys, $23,000. Now it says it's a clean Texas clear title. Primary damage, water, flood. All right. And then it looks like a third party ran it through an auction in Phoenix, Arizona, through IAAI as well. Still runs and drives, engine starts, has keys. Sold for $24,000. $15,834 is the mileage. I'm curious about something. Has this thing moved since it first sold at auction? It said the mileage was 15,590 was the mileage when it originally sold. And here's the mileage where it shows it runs and drives at 15,834. So it has driven a little bit, but not much. And here we go. It's running back through the auction again. And then finally sold for $24,000. So yeah, I wouldn't say there was any real profit to be made here. The insurance company, I think, insurance, they finally sold it here in Dallas, and it looks like it sold to somebody in Arizona. So this Dallas time, it ran and drove. So the insurance company managed to get it running. They got the title rebuilt on it, and off it went for $23,000, which is a significant increase from the $16,325 they originally brought down in Dallas, Fort Worth. So $23,000. Then the third-party guy got a hold of it, and for whatever reason, you can speculate in the comment section below. Looks like it sold twice for the same price. So again, another example of somebody that honestly you lost money here because you bought it for 23 plus fees from the auction and you sold it for 24. There's a commission that the seller has to pay on this, and there's a commission the buyer pays on this. So just another example of somebody took a loss on this, and before you were to bid on something like this, you'd better be asking yourself why they took a loss. How about a 2018 Chevy Suburban? We've got rear end, front end, no. Like I said, guys, this is raw and unedited here. I do not check these before I bring them to you. 2018 Suburban, rear end damage, runs and drives. So this is interesting. This is a third party, and then again a third party, both in Orlando, Florida. So we've got a clean and clear New York title. It's in Orlando, Florida, and it's for sale by a third party. It runs and drives, has keys, engine starts, etc., etc. You can obviously see the damage here. Man, yeah, there's going to be frame damage under there. I'd bet there would be. You've got a buckle up here and some major buckling back here. Overall, though, it doesn't look too bad. 16,000 miles. What a beast. All right, let's see here. 5.3 liter V8. Estimated repair cost is $10,200. All right, let's take a look. The second time it sold, again in Orlando, Florida, but this time it went from $17,700 to $33,400. I'm not sure how you accomplished that. The damage is identical. How do you get $33,000? That doesn't even make any sense. Same damage, same truck, same mileage, same title, $33,400. So hey, that's a hell of a flip right there. It may have been the same guy. You know, maybe this offer didn't go through and it ran through again, and this time it brought $33,400. It's amazing how sometimes you can look at an auction like this and you can see what something sold for and then immediately what it sold for after and how much of an increase or how drastic of a decrease that could have. Here's the pending offers. 12, 33, 31, 32, 30,000. This is another example of what AutoAuctions.io is great for. You can see cars that have been declined offers in the past where they've had completed sales, or they're currently for sale but have had completed sales in the past. You can see the offers, and you can see that they were declined, so you get a better idea of what you're going to have to beat if you want to win that vehicle. Let's move on to the last one. This is a 2016 Lexus NX, and again, we have these pending offers. All right, 14, 15, 5, 13, 3, 13, 4. So you can get an idea. You're probably going to have to beat all of these prices since they were declined. So we'll click on the sold listing. This is a flood again, does not run and drive, but it does have keys. Sold from the insurance company. Texas salvage title. Estimated retail value 35. You got to watch this estimated retail value. It's more times than not, it seems to be that it's not accurate. And I'd be careful judging the repair cost as well. Odometer shows 18 miles. Overall, from the pictures, it looks good. Looks like it was definitely cleaned up. Mileage claims not actual. I see this a lot on flood cars. I don't know if it's just because the odometer is not operable, or if that's just like policy in a flood car is to deem the odometer inaccurate. Otherwise, the car looks good. It looks great. But here we go. Sold for $16,500 from the insurance company June 7th of 2018 in Houston, Texas. I'd be very careful buying a flood car from a saltwater environment. Freshwater floods don't scare me that much, but saltwater you got to be real careful for. That is like a slow, cancerous death for a vehicle. I hope you enjoyed this episode, this edition of Auto Auction Flips, brought to you by AutoAuctions.io. I'd like to thank Nick over there. It's been a lot of fun, and we will catch you again next Monday. I know this video is later in the day than I'd like it to be, but I got to go do a Copart walk around today. So stay safe out there, everybody. We will catch you very soon in the next one.